Let's do it right now.
KAMAKAZE is not going to be out.
I don't even know what you're saying. You're stumbling over your own words. Do you need me to do your job for you now, Prazak? Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I'm in the presence of greatness. That's probably what makes me.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, that must be it.
Hurricane Rana. See, I got your job down to a T, kiddo.
I'm color, but that's okay. Chris KAMAKAZE seemingly getting the better of Slim J. Kazi going once again, heading up to that top turnbuckle. And a corkscrew splash of sorts. Perhaps a body press, what he had intended, all for naught. Slim J rolls out of the way.
What's he going for here? A Michinoku driver invented by Taka Michinoku. Thus the name. I'm just here to help, brother.
You're doing a great job. Thank God for Sal Rinauro.
I hear that all the time. He could be going for the anger management.
I think you may be right. Anger management time for Chris KAMAKAZE. And Slim J has just pinned Mr. KAMAKAZE.
Wait until I get a hold of him. There will be no anger management.
If it was a wrestling school, I don't know. That remains to be seen. Texas Cloverleaf variation applied by Daniels. Eckos thwarts that with a super kick. Now makes the cover. Damian Adams prevents the pinfall.
Yes, it is definitely Josh Daniels having to have the eyes in the back of his head here. But now the brief little union of Eckos and Adams seems to be crumbling before our very eyes, which is good news for Josh Daniels, and Daniels could use some good news at this moment.
Pump handle power slam there by Damian Adams. He's going to the second rope, scaling all the way to the top. Moonsault, nobody home.
And this is an opportunity that Josh Daniels needs to capitalize on, and I think he just might be doing that.
Northern Light suplex there.
And Rob Eckos breaks that up. So many pin attempts being broken up here because of this three-way format.
Tornado DDT attempt by Rob Eckos, but Josh Daniels thwarts that with a Northern Light suplex. And yet another one.
What is going to that take? I think it's one of these athletes is going to have to make sure one of the other ones is going to be thrown outside of the ring in order for a successful pin to be made. Good Lord! The body of Josh Daniels hit hard on the mat. And Rob Eckos, courtesy of a handful of tights, victorious in this three-way.
Eckos was quick.
We've seen Hotstuff Hernandez several weeks here at NWA WILDSIDE. And I think if there's more impressive big man on the circuit these days, I don't know who it is. This guy's got it. Hotstuff Hernandez.
Hernandez continues to impress with his size, agility, and power all over the wrestling world, especially here in NWA WILDSIDE. Already has several tours of Japan under his belt. He's got a pinfall victory over Terry Funk, several accolades within the National Wrestling Alliance, and now he comes to the NWA Crown Jewel. He comes to WILDSIDE to make a name for himself, and if he can do it here, he can do it anywhere. Hotstuff Hernandez applies the sheer power and strength of a full Nelson by a 278-pound jackhammer.
And you would figure Big Dog might be the man to break up that full Nelson. It is not to be. Shows you the power and shoulder strength in Hotstuff Hernandez. There's plenty to spare, apparently.
The sky is the limit for this guy. But Big Dog going on an early assault here.
Hey, don't you think the Big Dog realizes that Hotstuff Hernandez is on a roll? Big Dog was precisely the man who wants to stop that roll here tonight. At the rate he's going, he just might do it.
Well, as you saw, Hernandez bringing the Texas Heavyweight Championship with him to the ring from the TWA. Rudy Boy Gonzalez and our friends there continue to send us talent. And Hotstuff Hernandez making a name for himself here in the WILDSIDE. Look at those clotheslines. Scoop, one hand, powers down the 280-pound Big Dog.
Making a name for himself. I think that name is already made. We'll be talking with sheer awe about the name of Hotstuff Hernandez in the months and weeks to come. And that is just the beginning of this guy's career. And if he stays healthy and relatively intact, and so far so good, this man's going to go a long, long way, and you're going to remember his beginning days here at NWA WILDSIDE.
He's already been on tours of All Japan Pro Wrestling. Hotstuff Hernandez at 280 pounds going for a Hurricane Rana, but Big Dog countered. And had he executed that maneuver, it could quite possibly have been one of the most amazing feats we've ever witnessed as a wrestling fan.
I mean, it's all good idea, you know, for Hurricane Ranas, but when your opponent is as massive as Big Dog, and Big Dog's obviously pushing 300 pounds, no matter how powerful you may be, I think it requires some serious thought.
Gigantic boot to the face. Look at Hernandez now going for a power slam. Exploder suplex, Big Dog catching on here.
Yeah, Big Dog got some wrestling smarts. Well, he's going to need him here this evening.
Doesn't have a lot of fashion sense, but nevertheless, it's not a fashion show. It's a wrestling match.
Fashion sense of pro wrestling. I'm sorry, mutually exclusive.
And then again, I'm talking about the generation of people that still wear fanny packs.
And wear mullets. You don't know anybody who does that, do you?
Yeah, I don't know a damn person.
Okay, that's good. Pin attempt by Big Dog. No go. A lot of firepower left in Hotstuff Hernandez. Now the Texas champion.
And a chop that lacked authority. Hotstuff Hernandez turning him around and showing him how to do it.
I think I see the authority.
Hernandez scaling the top rope. Look at this agility. Absolutely amazing. What a clothesline by Hernandez.
A man that big should not be doing that, but he does, and it works.
Another scoop slam.
Yet another pin attempt by Hernandez. And still a little bit of firepower left in Big Dog. Whoa! And a charging spear from the Texas champion. That sends Big Dog down and sends him down hard.
Gigantic spear. And Hernandez has Big Dog up. Look at this power. Look at this grief. Big Dog has just been taken to the pound.
Your winner, Hotstuff
Hernandez dominant again, Steven. Dominant again. The Texas heavyweight champion. He just got some kind of chip on his shoulder because Jason Blackman's a rookie. And B.A.D, he can have the chip all he wants. He's a rookie himself when it comes to Wildside. Who the hell has he ever impressed here? What kind of name has he made for himself? I don't give a damn how many Florida, cracker wrestling promotions he's wrestled for. This is NWA Wildside, and he's got no business coming out here trying to make a name for himself at the expense of Blackman.
He has no business, but he does have a career to think about. And frankly, if it means being a bit of an irritant and getting in the crosshairs of Jason Blackman, apparently Dan the Dragon Wilson, well, so be it. That's the attack he's going to take.
Well, it angers me. The kid's trying hard. He's just coming out here and he just wants to wrestle. God forbid, what's wrong with just wanting to come out here and be a pro wrestler?
And
especially today when you got ding-dongs and dinks and midgets and Twinkies and ho-hos at ringside and big silicone. I mean, what's wrong with wanting to be a wrestler?
Hey, in a perfect world, that's great. It's not a perfect world, unfortunately, and Jason Blackman truly have to have eyes in the back of his head at all times. And unfortunately, yeah.
Fisherman's Buster picks up the win for Masada.
And all because of B.A.D and Taylor Made here at ringside. And also, can't discount the firepower of Masada. Jason Blackman now, his little winning streak is kind of falling into shambles here. Taylor Made hanging over Jason Blackman. Boy, Taylor Made now putting the boots to Blackman. What on earth is going on here? I thought maybe Taylor Made was actually kind of fond of Blackman. So much of that, and B.A.D once again having his way with the star people of the Wildside Academy.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Uncalled for. This is uncalled for.
Now this is getting a little ridiculous. B.A.D trying to wrench the head off the neck of Jason Blackman. And for crying out loud, and his most heinous crime is looking at Taylor Made.
Come on.
How could you not look at Taylor Made?
Damn it.
I think B.A.D may have an agenda he's not making overly known here. Oh, and Taylor Made catches Jason Blackman with a high leg lariat.
Reprehensible what these two were doing.
Boy, poor Blackman didn't have a chance. perhaps the matchmakers of Wildside will see fit to put Jason Blackman and B.A.D. in a formal wrestling match here at an upcoming edition of NWA Wildside. I think in an even one-on-one matchup, this could be an entirely different affair. But B.A.D. has once again made his presence known, and that is bad news if you're Jason Blackman.
What did the kid do to deserve it? What did he do to deserve that? He wasn't looking at Taylor made. Give me a break, man. We got more Wildside action coming up.